Hello, everyone, and welcome to Take Five. It's Thursday, and we continue our conversations through the book of James. We continue our conversations through some words of wisdom to people that are dispersed, first century, 21st century. That's us and them. I've got to go to my friend who's an eye doctor that checks for my eyesight, but he also I've got a cataract that he's been looking at, and any number of things like that. And one of the things, as he puts those glasses on, he says, "Okay, this will give us a bit of a clearer vision of where your eyes are and they need to be." You know that routine, and you sort of get a perspective of how bad you don't see, or how bad you do see, and how well you should see. And in some ways, that's what this passage today reminds me of, is a perspective of how we should see things in life in general. He began the letter about the circumstances and the perspective we should have when we are going through the trials of life. Now he broadens it to have a perspective about even broader things. Listen to what he says. "Let the brother of humble circumstances boast in his exaltation, but let the rich boast in his humiliation, because he will pass away like a flower of the field." You see the circumstances there and the perspective? The one of humble circumstance, in some ways I think this is the person that is materially lacking. And it's really easy to get a woe is me, I think. I would never know. But to get a woe is me perspective of the one who is materially lacking. I don't have as much as that person. I don't have the wealth or the comfort or the ease that all of those have. Let the brother of humble circumstance not be embarrassed about it, but boast. This is James 1, verse 9. Let the brother of humble circumstance boast in his exaltation. What's he saying? It's about perspective, and it's hard to get to sometimes, but it's those who are materially lacking, if they are a brother, if they are a follower of Christ, should adopt the perspective that they are spiritually flourishing. I've seen that. I've seen that with Indian friends who have nothing. There I am in India, and they barely have a few dollars to rub together. But they understand the exaltation, James's word. They understand the spiritual flourishings that they have. And they're joyous about it. And they are celebratory about it. And at times, I joke that I get frustrated by, I had to change 3 planes to get from Cleveland to India. And I'm discouraged, or I'm frustrated. They had to go a 5-mile bike ride to take a 10-hour bus ride to go on 2 different trains that are falling apart to get to where I am. And they're joyous about it. So that's me. I'm the second half. Let the brother of humble circumstance, perspective, boast in his exaltation. But let the rich... Now, it's easy for me to say that those are people that are zillionaires or professional athletes, and it is. But in perspective, it's me too, and you too as well. Let the rich boast in his humiliation. Really? Because he will pass away like a flower of the field. It's a perspective. It's so easy to worry about what we have now and not know the perspective of life and its temporality. The sun rises, and together with the scorching wind dries up the grass, its flower falls off, and its beautiful appearance perishes. In the same way, the rich person will wither away while pursuing his activities. Perspective. It's so easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, to get caught up in all of the activities of everything that we're doing, and before we know it, we're at the end of our life and we think, where did it go? And the rich are so much more susceptible to that. Someone has said, I've never heard someone complain on their deathbed that they didn't spend enough time at the office. Perspective. If you don't have much materially, enjoy what you've got spiritually. Boast about it. If you have a lot, Be careful that it doesn't dominate your life, because soon your life will pass away like grass. Invest in the time you've got now. Have the perspective to know that time is fleeting. That's it for today. It's good to be with you. I'll see you tomorrow as we do Take 5